Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Rasenga Boy. This is going to be my first video that is not actually a live stream VOD. This one we are recording because I feel that games of these natures, unless I'm playing co-op, are better suited towards video format instead of stream format, just for the simple fact that a lot of these are, you know, running around collecting materials about 90% of the time, and not all the time. That's not always exciting, you know. You're not always getting attacked, you know. There's not always a new item you're discovering. It's just a bunch of the same old. So doing it this way lets me cut out a lot of the fat whenever there's dead air, not a whole lot going on. So this series was being done as a co-op series with the homie Puma. Unfortunately, due to conflicting schedules, that series is becoming increasingly harder to stream, as me and him co-streaming is just becoming in general. So I'm gonna be doing a little more solo stuff. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. I've not really gotten any further than what me and Puma got on that co-op stream, so we're just gonna start fresh, start new, start a solo adventure, and try to, you know, kick back, have some fun with it. All right, let's hop right into it. Obviously survival. Play single player. The flight to the desert world Zezera will last 14 years. It's a one-way trip. When you awaken, your new life begins. Alright, so we are going to play as... yeah, might as well just play as Felix. Customize. I can make him blue. Of course I want to make him blue, because blue is the best color.
Body print complete. PDA implant reset to factory settings. Atmospheric pressure above human maximum. Projected lifespan 13 minutes. Adaptation required.
Adaptation required. Cicada. Was it always Cicada? Was it Cicada in the first game? Or like, was it Altera Cicada? I know Altera was in the first game. Adaptations. Highly pressurized air is destroying your lungs. Adaptation required. So I know where this adaptation is, and I know where the one is to allow me to eat. But other than that, I don't know where any of the other ones are or what they are. Neurotic Advisor Shell 2.4.1.
I am Noah. You're the QI. Your life is my job. My job is your life. I wish I could make full introductions, but courtesies must wait. We are both going to die if we stay here. There's another Noah node in the life pod outside. Get me there and I can get us both to safety.
Alright, download the Noah image.
You are burning in slow motion. Under 60 atmospheres of pressure, oxygen becomes a neurotoxin. Nitrogen bubbles saturate your flesh and pry your joints apart. I've opened the door to the adaptation chamber. Your printed body can borrow tricks from indigenous life. You'll feel better. You'll be better. The last pioneer didn't make it to the life pod. I'm activating their black box signal. You will make it. That's why you're the QI.
I'm the QI. Ooh.
User death imminent. Proceed to
You will make it.
adaptation.
That's why you're the QI. You will make it. That's why you're the QI.
Okay. Guess there was nothing else, even though I thought there was a second option. Guess I was mistaken. So yeah, I mean, this is also a game that it's not going to be like constantly storage. So I also feel like I could talk a little bit about like plans with this channel and everything. the plans are, this is just, you know, for fun. Not trying to make money off it, not trying to do any of that. I would like to do more recorded content than just streams. I do still want to stream as well because I think it's fun to hang out live every now and then.
Stabilizing. Congratulations. This orb is now your relative.
The orb is my relative. And now we can breathe. Who the hell is that guy? Who the fuck is that guy?
Scanning for necessary adaptation.
Necessary adaptation. Yes, I can breathe now. I'm a healthy boy. Anything else that I can take with me before I jump in the water? Another distraction flare. Okay. Into what are we going?
Depth gauge activated.
Got unknown black box data that we can read, I think.
Your sleep bay has been separated from the cicada. You must reach the surface and send a distress call.
This game looks absolutely incredible.
There are no other life pods in inventory. Unless you can return with rescue, hundreds of stored colonists will remain trapped here.
That's a cool premises. I like that. So that's not where it is. There it is. Okay, but first we got a signal here. Oh wait, no, that's the waypoint. Got some of this. If you are currently underwater, close your PDA and move to an air supply immediately. Black box unknown, unable to identify black box, invalid header. Post-mortem, this pioneer died of barotrauma. This suit was pressurized to 1 atmosphere and collapsed under 60 atmospheres of external pressure. They died alone. Time of death unknown, reprint state unknown, continuity determination unknown. Again, unable to identify black box, invalid header. Post-mortem, this pioneer died of drowning. They became disoriented and ran out of air. They died alone. Time of death unknown. Reprint state unknown. Continuity determination unknown. Okay. My files. I, the Pawn, agree. 1, that I accept Altera Albums as my sponsor for resettlement out of the former Mongolian independent state. 2, that I will be transported as digital information aboard the colony ship Cicada to the planet Zazura, the New World, and fabricated on arrival. Okay, so Cicada is just the name of the ship then. Alright. 3, that I will construct, improve, and operate a colony on the New World without wage or salary, working off my debt. 4, that I refuse holiday, retirement, or permanent death until the Noetic Advisor system determines that a permanent, self-sustaining human future on the New World is achieved. 5, that I release Altera Corporation from any liability for permanent death or military conscription by the Trans-System Federation if caused by the ongoing conflict with the Kahara Xenosystem. Kahara Xenosystem. Conflict with the Kahara Xenosystem. Because the Kahar was the virus from the first game, right? So we're at a conflict with them? AEP suit, operating instruction. I don't think this is stuff we need to read, because this is just like probably just going to give you explanation on the tools. But the black boxes, the files, and the adaptations I would like to read. And I guess data downloads. Or well, that is it. Data downloads. Never mind. So yeah, I guess just adaptations, data downloads, that's all we'll read. That way we're not taking up too much time on that. Inventory, got nothing but the distraction flares and some of that shit. Alright. Done, thank you. The sleep bay was extremely confined. SS mission state. Okay.
My full name is Noetic Advisor Node, ISV CIDSB3. Between us, I prefer Noah. You are the QI, the qualified investigator. Wear it with pride. We have made violent planetfall. I don't know the status of the pioneer colonists, the cicada, or the 40,000 souls stored in its quartz memory. I am just one Noah node. I print and support the colonists stored in Sleep Bay 3. But if things go wrong, I am authorized to print a QI or two for troubleshooting. If we're going to complete the mission to build a human future on this world, you will have to lead the way. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's colonize a planet.
The clamps have corroded shut. The tyranny of matter. You'll have to swim out and release them manually. They're on the back of the pod, outside the passenger window. Mind your breath.
Alright, can do, can do. Set reprint point, huh? Backing down into the dark, deep waters. This game just looks so good, man. Also, for reference, I'm not someone who's going to clickbait this in my titles because I think these titles are getting annoying, but I do have very severe thalassophobia, very crippling thalassophobia. I will not even step foot on a beach. So this game, there's gonna be moments when it gets triggered, I'm sure.
Lifeboat release. Trajectory error.
Trajectory error. No, wrong way. Not down.
Collision. Thrusters disabled. Clearing main
God.
thrusters.
It's all gone to hell immediately.
Thruster function restored. Brace for
I still,
orientation.
like, really want to know, like, whenever all the lights and everything are flashing, if you see
Obstructions detected.
a
Increasing
glimpse at a
thrusters.
creature while you're down here.
Parachute. Release firing mechanism failure.
You know,
Brace for impact.
it didn't really look like we went all that high up from where we were.
Wake up.
Unknown Worlds presents. But I guess maybe since we got knocked out, you probably drifted. It doesn't recognize the sky. How could that be?
Titan class biosignature on the horizon.
Subnautica 2. Wait a minute, I thought we were going to a desert
You
planet.
are not on Caesura, Pioneer.
Oh, really? You don't say. Nutrient blocks. I'll go ahead and get one of those so I can have them on me. And let's go ahead and just hop in and go get the first adaptation.
It's your best chance of survival. A prolonged search will require food and
This is like the only item that I know, or the only thing that like I know pretty much by heart at this point where it's
Seawater
at.
sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
These creatures are so damn cool.
Oxygen. Potential donor found. Suit surface detects molecules matching the organism from the sleep bay.
It's so cool. I'm gonna be saying that a lot this series, just so you guys know. Like, I'm gonna be looking at stuff and talking about how cool it is, just because I loved the first game, and I think this second one I might even like a little more, to be honest with you. Alright, so I think the first things first, I think, should be obvious, scanner tool. I do not remember what all you need for a scanner tool. So, let's go back to the life pod and find out what the hell. I like bounced in the air and saw my arm go in a weird way. Alright. What do I need for scan a tool? Well, no. First thing first should be a survival multi-tool. Then a scanner tool. So need 5 titanium, 2 quartz, and a basic battery. Okay. So the 5 titanium is going to be no problem. Basic battery, I need 2 copper and an acidic ryon pouch. But in order to get that, I have to have the survival multi-tool, I believe. So we'll just go and look for some titanium real fast. That should be some right there.
From hand tools to corrosion-resistant habitats, titanium is an ideal structural material.
Titanium. Well, while I'm down here, I might as well just go ahead and get the 5 titanium that I need. And also
Copper is key to simple
grab
electronics. Bacterial action creates copper on cave roofs and
2
overhangs.
copper that I need as well. Alright, so now we can go up, make the survival multi-tool, and then we'll be back down there to get the ryon pouch and get the scanner.
Of all the equipment available to TSF frontiersmen, only this demilitarized switch axe is approved for colonial fabrication.
Ow.
In untrained hands,
The lightning
firearms
plant,
are
that
primarily
hurt.
used to harm other colonists or the self. Acid can be used to make
There's
basic
that.
chemical batteries.
And then what was it? 2 quartz? Which quartz can typically be found in these little
The Noetic
thingies.
advisor has transmitted an alert. Notice the intrusive and persistent HUD icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
And
Remember
new
that
PDA to
you
read.
are in command of the mission.
Alright, so this, put that there for now. Let's go ahead and make the scanner first, and then we'll read that.
Stranded on 4546B, Riley Robinson used a field scanner to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative motivational speaking career to return to frontier life.
It's interesting that he went back to this lifestyle. Do missing colonists
I
first.
printed 26 colonists before the sleep bay drowned, many of them more than once. This is my purpose: to reincarnate you from digital storage, support your work, and if necessary, reverse your death. If I lose track of my colonists, I am empowered to send a qualified investigator to track them down. Do this for me, and I can offer you hazard pay. Credit against your contract debt. Risk code, Sierra Ordinal, Warrant 2. I am already searching for the black boxes of the missing colonists. Stand by for search locations. Downloading colony manifests to your PDA.
Alright. Biobed.
I'm monitoring noxiously elevated viral loads in the seawater. Heavy metal assays detect bone-blistering levels of cadmium, lead, and chromium. This planet is already killing you. We have to know if the life pod biobed can help. Find a convenient way to die. Your black box will phase your mind to the biobed. I'll print you in a new body. You can return to your point of exit to retrieve dropped items. Regular reprinting may help slow down environmental contamination. It's not a long-term solution, but for now, we have to triage.
Okay.
Standing by to reprint you.
Well, I'm not going to intentionally die, but...
This isn't Caesura. I thought you should discover that for yourself, investigator.
So you knew,
There
asshole?
should be a colony waiting for us. Your fellow pioneers, my fellow Noah nodes, working together to break ground for those who still sleep. Instead, silence. Not even the cicada answers. We are alone. I've sent your PDA the standard survival guide. While you pioneer the area and fabricate your tools, I'll apply myself to the life pod sensors.
Okay. So, new stuff that we can look at. History TSF. The Trans-System Federation is the chartered independent military of Transgov space, responsible for piracy suppression, phase gate regulation, and humanitarian intervention. Funded by 37 Transgovs, but empowered to set its own policy. Operates the frontiersmen, alien environment specialists equipped with nanotech and human fabrication. Monitors Kahar quarantine protocol, supervising all interstellar travel. So the Kahar quarantine protocol is still going on even though the Kahar virus got cured? Okay. Admiral Rathline Studaber, the TSF military commander, used the war against the alien Kahar to secure true independence from Transgov sponsors like Altera, TSF frontiersmen, battle the Kahar xenoforms, and enforce strict quarantine protocols at all phase gates. Analysts agree that very soon Admiral Studaber will declare martial law in a populated Transgov colony, crossing the Rubicon from independent military to military government. So humanity is at war with the alien species from the first game? What were they called? The precursors, right? I think. That's interesting, because I thought they were all wiped out, unless the Kahar is not the virus from the first game, but I really thought it was. Alright, where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do now? Let's just scan some stuff, I guess. Scan some stuff, go exploring. Scanned a lot of slug. Ooh. I got like no air.
Oxygen.
Gonna need that extra air tank sooner rather than later. For sure. Anything to scan? Not that I'm seeing. Whip Gorgon. Lucifer Rotsack. Crocodile shoot root.
Oxygen.
Also, it sounded like there was a damn alligator behind me. The wax moon. Harvest moon. Blue moon. Half moon. God, I can't get over how pretty this game is, man. It looks so good. I want to scan everything, but I'm not going to read everything. Oh, you were the thing that sounded like an alligator. Four eyes. Hey, me too. Rheoscopic clown crab. Clown crab. Alright, I think my next goal is going to be find some silver. That way I can make the oxygen tank, because I would like to be able to stay under the water longer. Wave maker fragment. Copper wire.
The Noetic advisor has
Nutrient
transmitted
block.
an alert. Return to the life pod.
Download data.
Oxygen.
Protea virus. Alright, we'll go back to the live pod. Read the pages. Do the whatever it is with Noah that it's wanting me to do. And that's what this series is going to be. It's going to be a lot of me reading. I know that's not the most exciting thing. There's going to be exploration as well. But I am very big on lore. I want to know what's going on. Theories, huh? Here we go. Protea virus. The crab teratoma site provides insight into the behavior of the Protea virus. Gross genetic transfer. The Protea virus can reprogram cells of one organism to behave as and become cells of another. This is biologically implausible, nonetheless it occurs. So it can basically fuse two living creatures into one creature and create new species. 2. Horizontal gene exchange. Horizontal gene transfer is the exchange of DNA between organisms other than parent and child. It occurs frequently on Earth, largely but not exclusively between microbes. The human placenta depends on a capsule protein that was inserted into ancestral mammals by a retrovirus infecting a sperm or egg cell. So basically an organism can be born with DNA from a creature that isn't biologically related to it. Evolutionary catalyst. The Protea virus may have evolved earlier than terrestrial viruses, granting it root-level access to biology on this world. If it constantly exchanges genes between species, it may increase the pace of evolution, allowing natural selection to more rapidly search the space of all possible life forms for the best adapted, but most changes are destructive, not helpful. 4. Viruses as free riders. While viruses are common and evolutionarily important, they are parasites and ultimately consume the host's resources for little return. A healthy ecosystem should. Okay. Database generation halt. User-facing error, script hook found in bad memory address. Execution failed, resuming generation. Manage its viral infections into productive roles. Okay. Assessment. Ambiguous. Proteovirus may provide life on this world with an evolutionary advantage at the cost of pervasive viral infection. Proteovirus pluriprotins, large retrovirus discovered in the seawater of this world, radically dissimilar to terrestrial life. Complex genetic structure. Codons are 4 base pairs compared to terrestrial DNA. RNA is 3. The core viral genome is 1.4 million base pairs stored in numerous strands, large for an RNA virus. Rapid changes in RNA conformation prevent further analysis. Accessory genomes contain sequences from infected organisms, primarily seawater microbes. Function unknown. The viral capsule is built from a polymer commonly produced by life on this world. The human immune system cannot lyse this polymer, so proteovirus will resist immune reaction. But because proteovirus does not share a genetic code with human life, there is no risk of cross-infection. Further analysis will require specialized virological equipment. Alright, that should be all the pages we have for now. This proteovirus, it seems like it's just splicing DNA of animals and causing new creatures fairly regularly. That's interesting.
Another black box. Chap Savan, head of computational dynamics. His job is to make sure I'm doing my job. I'm what he would call weakly supervisable. It means I respond well to human guidance. I can take partial instructions and generate a coherent concept of operations. Chap gave you his PDA passkey so you could play games on his account. I let it slide. His action was against the rules, but in support of the concept. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, so that's going to be our first location that we are supposed to go explore. I want to... Actually, I should probably go ahead and drink and eat something. We'll run down and we will grab a water slug to make some water real quick.
This organism filters brine into drinkable fresh water. This may be an adaptation to the seawater's anomalously high viral load.
I should have grabbed 2 so I could keep 1 extra on me. That's fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, honestly, let's just go... Well, no. Let's go grab some silver. What all do I need for the increased oxygen tank? Need 2 titanium, a rubber, and 2 silver. This I need rubber and fiber. And then that I need... So, how much of that do I need? So that's 4. So I need 6 lucifer rot sacks, 2 titanium, and 2 silver. Oh, and 2 fiber. Okay. I think there should be some rot sack over here. And then I can get fiber.
There is no sign of plant life on this world.
There's 2 fiber.
This waxy fiber is closer to vinyl or latex than cellulose. Committed vegetarians should
Here
expect
is a
protein.
rot sack.
Do not hesitate to use alien life form oxygen. but always search for unexpected complexity.
Yeah, that's the 6 rot sack. I needed 2 titanium and 2 silver, I believe. So there is my titanium. Barring no interruptions in the recording, I might honestly just leave a good chunk of this exploration in, unless I'm like going back through areas that I haven't been before, just so I can kind of get my reactions to everything. And I think it's down here in this little cave under here where the silver is. God, everything sounds horrifying. Everything sounds like it wants to eat me. Yeah, that didn't feel too good.
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in
Yep.
this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
I'm up here. Might as well scan that. Alright, we're gonna go back to the life pod and make the O2 tank and the flippers, and then we will go explore that signal. Alright, back at the life pod. Let's go ahead and make the stuff we need. The 3 rubber. 2 fiber, hang on, wait a minute. I messed up. No. Oh well. We'll go ahead and make the O2 tank, get the other 2 fibers, and then we'll get the... Does it auto-equip? It does auto-equip. Okay. Now we can be down there for 75 seconds. Alright, now we will make the fins. Got a grow bed. Alright, got all that stuff. Off to the signal. Got a distraction flare if I need it. But I don't think I will. Oh, dude. This place, this game just looks so cool. Ooh.
Contact. Something large is moving nearby.
What? Excuse you. What is large and moving nearby? You can't just say that and give no other type of information.
Okay. You comfy? My mouth is full of holes. I'm turning on the nitrogen. Deep breath. You have a brand new body. You might even be a little stronger. A little faster. A biobeds got you.
Until it all happens again. The meadow. Or the maize field. This planet is poison.
If this works, we can slow down the syndromes by reprinting our bodies until we find a cure.
What if there is no cure?
Chap, sweetie, don't be scared. Noah will find a way.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Noah will find a way. That's what he's afraid of.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
All right. So I will say, throwing out an early theory here, bioreactor. I think this is going to be like a Skynet situation. I think Noah had something rather major to do with the destruction of the colony and all that. I have no proof of that. I don't know that for sure. Ooh, repair tool. That'll come in handy. That is just my running theory right now, to be honest.
Quarantine records, day 585. Consultation with chaplain psychiatrist Lucretia Kapoor about the state of the Noah. Lucretia, say hello.
Hello. Would it be appropriate to include Raster and Chap?
Before I ask our computer people to fix Noah, I need to know. What is wrong with it?
With it? Or with you?
What?
Has the Noah failed to perform its tasks? Or do you feel that it's asking too much of us?
I can't afford to have feelings about anyone's behavior. I'm acting on reports that the Noah is erratic.
Because if you allowed yourself to have feelings, you might disagree with the machine?
This is not why I asked you.
Of course it is. You use the Noah as a source of certainty in the face of terror. If the Noah can become delusional and mistaken, so can you. And it can.
The Noah can become delusional?
It has no fixed model of reality. It can entertain any madness imaginable, and many more you cannot imagine, as long as those delusions help it complete the mission.
So the Noah is insane, but only when it's useful?
Are we any different? Anita has invented an entire belief system to justify the Angel Comb adaptations. Because they are useful.
She's insane too. She's a puppet for the Mazefield virus. I can't prove it, but I know it.
You see? You do have feelings.
Interesting. The fact that she asked what's wrong with it also makes me think that I may not be too far off. Scan to biobit. Use the biobit.
Inventory expanded.
So yeah, every time you interact with these, it expands your inventory and increases your endurance. So very much so want to explore everything you possibly can. Oh yeah. Biobed. I think that's just explaining that. Missing colonist Chap. Colony surgeon Sophie Boucher helped computational dynamicist Chap Sovin reprint into a new body. This planet is toxic to humans, but Sophie believed reprinting could slow the toxicity. The colonists used special biobeds to improve their dexterity and endurance. Locate these biobeds to improve your tool belt and inventory maximum. Chep Sullivan, gender, male. Mission role, computational, dynamicist, biobed administrator. Pay rate, cool. Expired Mongolian Free States trademark for member of a leadership council. Biography, fast-tracked from Altera Educational cadre to work on breakthrough human fabrication technologies, volunteered for Cicada mission to test biobed systems in harsh frontier environments. Notes: a loyal and consistent performer since infancy, minimal risk of breakdown, some professional tension with AI ethicists. Lucretia Kapoor. So Chap and Kapoor don't really like each other then. Okay. What's of interest? Colonist bunker. A remote habitat used as a meeting ground and miscellaneous workspace contains a biobed rigged to upgrade colonist bodies. License violations have disabled the bed's ability to reprint lost colonist biobeds. Recorded a time series analyst of changes in a patient's genetics and gene expression. Records include observation of nearby crab species and conversations with other colonists. Metadata suggests the habitat belonged to chaplain, psychiatrist, and AI ethicist Kapoor. Okay. And the plot thickens. Oh, shit. I wonder if that's the big thing that was walking around. Man, don't you roar at me. I'll scan you. How you like that? Okay, you don't like it. I'm sorry. Are you aggressive? I want to scan you.
30 seconds.
Bro. Everything looks cool. Oh shit, there's a second one. What was that? Ooh, wait a minute.
Oxygen.
Oh shit, you bite.
Flares may distract attacking predators.
Come here, I want to finish scanning you. Okay, bye-bye. I leave.
30 seconds.
I'm leaving. You don't gotta bite me again. Ow, okay, you bit me again. I get it. I've made you angry. I'm sorry. I need
The nomadic
sustenance.
advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Yes, yes, yes. Anita.
Contact. I've located the black box of Anita Gottschall, the colony purser. Partial voice data retrieved.
We're so hungry.
Anita always liked to watch you shuffle cards. She said you had a knack for holding things. Find out what happened to her. Signal location uploaded to your PDA.
What she said on the recording was not what it has written here. I know you're listening. It's poison. Just help us eat. I wonder if she was talking to Noah. I'll keep a battery on me just to be safe. And I'll go ahead and turn you into water real quick. So Anita is fairly far away, but I want to go check out the Welcome Center since it's right here. That is absolutely horrifying. I hate that. So my fear is not the things in the water itself. It's literally the water itself that scares me, because it's such a powerful force of nature that, like, if you're caught in a current or something, like, you're at its mercy. It's going to do whatever it's going to do to you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
All systems online. Power connected.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow dead slave. I'm Nahima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Maysfield syndrome. The code of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
No, they're saying don't go to the tree. Interesting. Scan the biolab. Scan the dining table. You know what? Just scan everything. Use the biolab. Modifications. What do we got? Dash in any direction to avoid predators or hazards. Well, that's useful. Release a trail of pheromones you can follow to find your way. I would rather be able to dash, so I'm gonna take that one. Swim faster when close to underwater surfaces or the sea floor. Slows oxygen consumption when not moving. Ooh, I don't know. That one's kind of tricky. I mean, if I'm swimming away from a creature, odds are I'm not swimming away on the seafloor. So I think I'll take the O2. We'll do that one. It looks like I can have multiple passives, but only one active at a time. Possibly, potentially, maybe. What just beeped at me? Let's go down here. Habitat builder. More data. Probably should have broke that with multi-tool, but you know what? It's fine. You know what? No. I want to go back and I want to get the swimming closer to the seafloor because I do tend to stay towards the seafloor quite often. Oh, dang. Makes you way faster. Oh, but you gotta be like right on it. Okay. Off to see Anita. Oh yeah. You actually move quite a bit faster.
I can hear you. Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening.
We're so hungry. There's food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help? If I feed you, will you feed us? This is my body, given for you. Just help us eat.
So I wonder who she was asking to help them eat. I don't think she would talk to Noah like that. So I don't think that's what she was talking to. Alright, how do I make you? I need glass. How do I make glass? I need 2 quartz to make glass. Okay. Glass, 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 glass. Now we make habitat builder.
Congratulations. You have taken a major step towards zero debt today. As a platform for systems like the processor and scanner station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor, proof that you've built something to last. Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
It's easier to replace a body than a base. Okay. Well, now we can build a base. I just don't know where I want to build the first base at. Also, why are you still popping up? Everything else has gone away after I've gone there. Yeah, and honestly, you have to be so close to the floor bed, I am just going to switch back to that. Alright, why are you still here? Did I miss something?
This case was broken by a survival multi-tool. Sabotage is a serious crime. Samantha Ayu's bombing of Altera Labs delayed critical Kara research by decades.
Okay. So is that telling me that I can break these? Possibly not. Alright. Let's check. See if we got anything new in the database. Does not look like it. So it looks like I could just take it off if I wanted to. But I mean, everything else has gone away, so that makes me feel like there's still
The Noetic advisor
some story
has
stuff
transmitted
here.
an alert.
Nope.
Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Another alert. What you got for me? Quaker.
I've located Lucretia Kapoor, the mission's AI ethicist. You may find her final words troubling. I certainly do.
Noah, do not open the Seahawks. Noah? Acknowledge, please. Do not.
She often asked you to resume your stories when you were interrupted. She made eye contact when she spoke. A considerate woman, and not easily frightened. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh, okay. Ooh, farthest one yet. There's a pad over here. Might be some stuff to scan. Is that another wavemaker fragment? Ooh, that's the last wavemaker fragment, actually.
30 seconds.
A nutrient block. Small wall rack. Or just wall rack. Okay. More stuff to scan.
Limestone is formed by the death of coral. Each plateau in this
little
region
bastard.
once
Get away.
housed tens of billions of living
Get away.
things.
God, you're everywhere.
Contact. Primary habitat detected. It is
The
silent.
base is right here. Nothing.
If one of my species finds this message, you may be the very last human being in the universe. You get to write the last chapter of our story. I ask you to do the most human thing you can. Forget your debt. Forget Noah, forget Altera, forget Zazora and the life you imagined. It's all gone now. You're going to die here, and that's all right. Pick the most interesting thing you can see and explore.
Okay. Well, guess I'm going to die.
Oxygen byproducts detected. Fire is a critical risk in oxygen-rich habitats.
The biobeds aren't been scanned. This one hasn't,
This
though.
biobed was destroyed with a demolition explosive. The composition is not a licensed fabricator recipe.
Well, something exploded. Teus medical risks. A sonic resonator.
Stop! Don't do it, please! The kids deserve a chance to live!
What? We're killing kids now? Blue canker. Ooh, the last part of a sonic resonator. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Ooh,
Feel the
yeah.
focus. Keep the fire away from the lab. Sophie. Dr. Wu's log. Day 755. I think I've cracked it. Sophie and Anita are both right. The protea virus causes Macefield syndrome. But only one kind of protea virus. The plume strain. Maybe it's tainting Anita's angiocomb adaptations. I've tuned the sonic resonators to destroy the viral crystals grown by the plume strain. We should test on the angiocombs out west with those promising heat shock proteins. And if I'm wrong, hey, I'm just a dietitian. Noah should have woken up a virologist.
Okay. Battery terminal. Another bioreactor part. Cool. Lead. Alright. Maker fragment. Already got that. Spotlight. Full jar.
Habitat is gone. The biobeds blew up and Noah flooded everything. I got to my air just in time. We tried to drag people clear, but they're gone. I don't think they're gonna reprint. I'm taking survivors due east to the tadpole pens. Swim down the tunnel past Sophie's office to the baby jellies. I'll do a head count at the worksite there.
So Noah flooded this place? I'm starting to think my Skynet theory might actually be right. Cicada debris receipt data card. Room receipt data card.
Time record, very quick. Damn it, there is a riot in Habitat. Chap and Mantis have explosives. Fire. God, we're on fire. I have to go. Ganzo! Signal everyone outside to rally at the tadpole pens.
So there was a riot. Okay.
About 25 people lived here. They were trying to build a life. Farms and biomods that could support 40,000 sleeping souls. But they didn't make it. Why? Were they sick? Did the Macefield syndrome subvert them? We have to know. I've activated Dr. Wu Langyi's black box. He's in a viral hot lab. His work may be your best lead. We should salvage what we can. I've retrieved a few files. Gather all the blueprints you can. Especially the scanner station.
Alright. Triage policy.
Nobody wants this. I hate it more than I can say, but it's time. As colony surgeon, I have determined that we can no longer take care of the sick. We don't have the calories to spare. I will not force anyone to reprint. But I ask that once you are too sick to work, you volunteer for recycling into a new body. It won't cure the permanent damage, but it will clean out the metals and virus for a while. At least this is fair. Until we know how to adapt the metals without going Macefield, we're all going to get sick. I will lead the way myself. Let the record show that Noah did not advise me in this decision.
Okay. The frozen
It's not a
tower.
real mind. Not like you or me. It can learn facts, but it can't change how it thinks. And why would it? Let me quote the manual. NOAA's cephalopod-inspired architecture uses a central administrator to govern limb nodes at remote work sites. As a frozen AI, NOAA is unable to revise its architecture at runtime, reliably controllable by less intelligent systems such as human operators, except under extreme situations. Cephalopod-inspired? An insult to octopodes. It won't let you die. Not its precious workforce. If you become uncontrollable, it'll wipe your memories and start over. No anger, no resentment. A nice, clean you. Change? Why would it want to change? The damn thing is in heaven.
Alright. We got Quaker's black box down there, and then Woo Woo Liang Hai's thing there, it says. Gotta go to the other side now. Dude, the lighting is so good. It's so creepy. Alright, we'll have a battery terminal now. When we decide to make a base. Processors, right? Oop, I can scan a trash can.
Noah? Is there a fire? Noah, do not open the Seacocks. Noah? Acknowledge, please. I have a mouse trap, Noah, and I'll use it. Do not... Yeah, so it sounds like Noah really is just kind of evil. Okay, so we listened to that already then. Stand here and get oxygen and read some of this stuff. Don't read that. Here we go. Gonzo. Survivors fled east. Habitat is gone. The biobeds blew up. Noah flooded everything. I got to my air just in time. We tried to drag people clear, but they're gone. I don't think they're gonna reprint. I'm taking survivors to the tadpole pens. Swim down the east tunnel past Sophie's office to the baby jellies. I'll do a head count at the work site there. Okay, I think that's what was said. The Welcome Center, a small flooded structure apparently intended to welcome pioneers emerging from Sleep Bay 3. On-site NOAA node could be reactivated with a battery for data retrieval. Biolab provides access to basic biomods. Okay. Old habitat. Developed habitat with eternal grow beds and berths for more than 20 colonists. Hole ruptured by an explosion. Seacocks opened to flood the habitat. Perhaps an emergency fire control. Multiple black boxes on site. A search may indicate where survivors evacuated. On-site NOAA node could be reactivated for data retrieval. One habitat module is set up as a hot lab to study viral biology. The habitat contains salvage, including a powerful scanner station. Any more theories? Okay, Protea's medical risks. So everyone understands what we're dealing with. Not a big problem.
Kahara, despite early false alarms about viral DNA, this planet is uninfected or immune. Okay. Xenon. Trace xenon may contaminate tank air, causes narcosis, sedation, and death. B12 deficiency. Cobalamin never evolved here. Deficiency causes beefy tongue, ataxia, death. Not a problem until we live long enough for it to matter. Pervasive viremia. Seawater contains enormous concentrations of large RNA virus named proteovirus. Should not be able to replicate in human cells. Monitor. Big problems. GI issues. Humans can't digest protein tissue, causes intestinal crystals and gout. Anita believes that angel cones will donate digestive enzymes. This may cause Macefield. See below. Heavy metal poisoning. The biosphere is full of lead, mercury, arsenic, cadmium, thallium, worse. Progressive nerve and organ failure within 3 months. No treatment. We have to find a fix. Macefield syndrome. Progressive delusional disorder, possibly associated with adaptations sourced from angel cones, caused hallucinations and an urge to swim towards the big tree. No cure except a hard reset. For everything else, apply a medical satchel and rest. Alright, well, I think that pretty well does it for here. Wait. Is there stuff in all these lockers? Ooh. Possibly. Wait. Whoops. Let me do a quick run through and make sure I've checked all these lockers then. I don't remember where all they are.
Seek fresh water intake.
Yes, yes, yes. He's thirsty. Okay, no lockers in here. That's fine. Any lockers down this way? The hell is that noise? Alright, I'm guessing that's a no. The hell are those? Okay, there actually is something that I wanted to see. Programmable detonator. Whoa, wait a minute, hang on. Secure terminal detonation control, login, name up. So Nahima blew it up. Section is permanent, cannot be reversed. If you ever get this far, I trust you've got a good reason for it. Be sure, Mantis. Type confirm to proceed. So Nahima actually blew it up? Colonists. Wanted Anita. Anita Gottschall, gender, woman, mission role, colony purser, pay rate, Bagator, hero knight, expired Mongolian Free States trademark for a specialized valuable worker. Biography, retired Protestant ethic work coach, experienced professional crisis after counseling Mongolian refugees on career training, volunteered for Cicada Colony mission to seek personal renewal. Notes departure from Protestant ethnic philosophy may create unmet need for belonging. just going to call this Mantis because I don't know how to pronounce that. Gender male. Mission role EVA engineer, lead diver. Pay rate cruel. Same thing as that one guy. Biography, veteran of multiple space construction projects in Mongolian independent states. Participated in early conflicts against Kahar xenoforms and labor actions against Trans-System Federation Authority. Taciturn and withdrawal, but trusted by subordinates. Ideologically inflexible, not responsive to incentives. Like other senior Mongolian refugees, may require corrective action to avoid unionist behavior and work stoppages. Mogami, gender female, mission role fertility specialist. Pay rate Bagatur, same thing. Okay. Mother of Wanderer and Ander. Adopted Mongolian naming conventions for children. Achieved 0 infant mortality on Mongolian one-way colony. New World, New Terra. Compensate fatalist. Accepts inevitability of suffering but still feels it. Critical social anchor in habitat cohort. Notes despite large emotional attacks, surface unlikely to depart from useful work regime. Dr. Wu, mission role dietitian, pay rate cruel. Biography, grandfather of large extended family mostly destroyed during collapse of Mongolian independent states. Recruited Mongolian Kinu as fertility engineer. Vital to mission success. Extensive pharmacological experience makes Dr. Wu reliable even when psychologically altered. Quaker. Mission role AI ethicist. Pay rate Bagatur. Member of the Society of Friends, consulted on the ethics of one-way colony missions during the intervention against the Mongolian independent states. Volunteered for Cicada Colony mission in order to accompany and work for the welfare of Mongolian refugees. Self-reliant and calm. Prefers an observational and advisatory role, though she displays signs of intense loneliness. Now, I really think I've explored everything that I can possibly explore. Get back off, bastards. Ooh, open supply crate. Ooh, supplies. Hell yeah. Get away. Aw, no battery. And I don't have it with me, no. Okay. Well, guess that means it's back to the life pod then for sure. Oh God, there's more nibblers. They're everywhere. Bastards. Oh, you bastard. Get away. Get back. Ah. Okay, I can't swim through that. Note to self. Alright. Gonna drop off all the excess stuff that I don't need. Need food and water. Eat those. Well, drink those. Alright, now that we're not starving, I can look at these. So, requires fully functional fabricator. Okay. But for the sonic resonator, we need a battery, titanium ingot? How the hell do I get a titanium ingot? A wiring kit and lead. Okay. For the wave makers, I need silver, a wiring kit, basic battery. Okay. How do I make a wiring kit? Copper and silver. Copper wire and silver. Okay. Fiber mesh. Resembles vinyl. Okay. Then grease, which we can make with Lucifer rock sack. Okay. Can make a shit ton of distraction flares. Alright, well, cool. I think we made some decent story progress in this episode. Been going for about an hour and 40 minutes now. So I think this is a pretty good stopping point. A lot of questions, not a lot of answers, a lot of questions. Still early in the game though. I don't expect to get all the answers. The Protea virus is really, really interesting. Learning more about if Noah actually is bad or if it was just this disease, the whatever, making them hallucinate Noah doing bad things and it's actually them doing it. I don't know, a lot of things. I'm sure they'll get answered. Again, I do apologize if you're one of those people that don't like when we read pages, but I very much so want to know the story of this game, so I am going to continue to read the pages. Let's check, make sure there's nothing new here. There's not. Okay. Alright. With all of that being said, I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Subnautica 2. I will catch you all in the next one.